Where would you be when a Karen has to face the music? No matter how much they stomp their feet or scream and shout, the only place we'd be happy to see a Karen where they can't demand to speak to your manager? You'd be in a court of law, of course. And in today's video, we look at all the times Karens have to pay the highest price for their entitled actions. After a lifetime of getting away with everything and never being told the word no, our first Karen freaks out when karma shines down on her when she's handed a hefty sentence. It's not very often you get carried out of court.
Dr. Seuss he doesn't like me.
Okay. So she's remanded into custody, and Christina, get somebody else to do the, other than Bradley, to do the evaluation.
And how long will it take?
What do you think? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. As soon as she's, because we have Sussman, right? Okay, so we've got the Sussman eval. Yes, you are.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
I pressed the button. I never pressed the button before.
After the incredibly sad case where a 3-year-old child was murdered by 2 women, our next clip captures the moments where they're told they're serving life for their crime. The crying in the background is from the 2 girls' families, who seems like they're infinitely more sorry than the girls who committed the murder.
The severity of the blow to that child's leg, and to say that you did not recognize what had been done, to ignore what must have been the excruciating sounds that came from that child on a daily basis, is more than disconcerting to this court. And as such, the court finds it appropriate that each be sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of life. You will get credit for any of the time that you
During a murder trial, 2 family members of the defendants were thrown out of court for laughing at the grieving victims in the courtroom. This infuriated everybody in the room so much that the laughing pair were sentenced to 93 days in jail for their trouble. Let's see who's laughing now.
Yeah, it's time for him to go. And I don't know who he is, but whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member. I mean, the entire time that Mr. Zerker's sister was speaking, that clown, and that's what I'm going to call him, a clown, was sitting there smiling and laughing. Yeah, you can go too, because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail. So leave. Anybody that can sit there and laugh and smirk when somebody, take her, she's going in the back. She's going in the back. Anybody else want to go? You can go too. This is a court of law, and these are very serious matters, and I understand you all are upset because your loved one is going to prison, but guess what? She's going to prison for the choices that she made. Being taken into custody for criminal contempt. Your disruptive and disrespectful behavior disrupted today's proceedings, and you, ma'am, are going to the Wayne County Jail for 93 days for direct criminal contempt. Anybody else want to go? Try it.
After a long day dealing with Karen after Karen, this next judge saves the best for last. You won't believe what happens when the judge sentences her. Wait for it.
Personal life. It's
No.
your business. It has nothing to do with
Miss
you
Hardwick,
boys. No.
you will be held in contempt of this court if you become disruptive.
I don't care. I haven't done anything to this court. I haven't done anything to him.
She will be
It
arrested
doesn't
for
make
contempt
any-
of the court.
It doesn't make any difference.
You will serve 10 days for contempt of court. Go now.
Crocodile tears seem to be the theme of today's video, and this clip is no different. After seeing red behind the wheel, our next Karen is convicted of manslaughter, and when sentenced, breaks down for all to see. Your actions have consequences, Karen.
I'm going to commit you to the Department of Corrections, Ms. Jackson, for the middle term of 6 years for the reasons I've stated.
Darla Jackson burst into sobs as the judge hands down her sentence. Time she will serve for the voluntary manslaughter of U.S. Navy Chief Petty Officer Zacharias Bube. Prosecutors argued Jackson ran over Bube in a fit of road rage on a South Bay freeway in May of 2015.
Sometimes Karens just need to be made a brutal example of, and when this next Karen cheers when it's revealed the man caring for her child is not the dad after all. Take a look at how the judge reacts.
Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
Be respectful.
Sorry. Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve. You just showed me where your priorities were right there.
I'm sorry.
Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way.
Our next Karen's trial is starting to go pear-shaped, and it looks like she could be given some serious jail time. So what does she do to try and save her bacon? She pretends the judge is hurting her and films it. Just wait for the judge's hilarious reaction.
I feel so attacked right now. I don't know what to do. Somebody please send help. I'm just so attacked. Help! He's the gavel. He's beating me.
Somebody get this ham sandwich out of my court.
Thinking she's about to be left off with a fine, this next Karen brags to the judge about how much her jewelry is worth and tries to be smart with him, getting her fine doubled. But watch what happens when he doubles her fine.
Okay, 5,000 on count one, and then the rest should be ROR.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, ma'am. Come back. Come back. Give me the paper again. Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios. Come back again. Come back again. Bring her back again.
What's up?
I believe I heard you saying to...
Yes, I did. I'm not going to the...
I believe you... Did you say...
Yes,
me?
actually, I
Did you say that?
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh, you did say that?
I'm not
I
gonna
find you in
lie.
direct criminal contempt.
Shortly after this incident took place, the judge found out that the Karen was on drugs during her sentencing. Out of the kindness of his own heart, he took away her 30-day charge and sent her to rehab. Unfortunately, she is serving another sentence for a drug-related crime now. Some leopards never change their spots.